Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's me, Kaylee, and welcome back to Vlogoween. Today I am going to be sharing with you all something that I was working on for a few weeks back in, I want to say in April, and I just thought I would share it with all of you. It is a scrapbook from my Disney College program, which was supposed to go from January 2020 to May of 2020, but unfortunately with the global pandemic it was only from January of 2020 to about mid-March, so about 2 months of making magical moments. So I picked this scrapbook for my Disney College program scrapbook because it doesn't scream out Disney like in your face, but it does have like a hint of Disney because it says magical moments, which is something that if you are a cast member or you know a cast member or you're just really that into Disney, you'll know magical moments is a phrase that a lot of cast members use when they do something extra special for a guest. It's giving them a magical moment. So I really liked this, and that is why I picked it for the book that I used for my scrapbook. So on the first page, this is mainly dedicated to me and my roommates that I spent my program with. So on here the background is red and it has stars, and I don't know if you can see it, but there are little Mickey heads. It also says DCP, which stands for Disney College Program, and then family, so my Disney College Program family. And then over here it says Vista Way 3506, which was my apartment number. So on my first night at the Disney College Program, me and 3 of my roommates decided to go to Disney Springs to have dinner and kind of take in some Disney magic. So this picture right here and this picture up here are both from that night. I'll try to get some close-ups. Hope you can see them and that's not too glare, like there's not too much glare on it. And then the other 2 pictures on here are actually from a welcome event that the Disney programs people threw for us. Our welcome event, I want to say the theme was good versus evil, and we got to do some character meets. There were 2 characters that we were allowed to meet. One of them was Sorcerer Mickey, which was amazing. I've only ever met Mickey in like his, I guess, regular form. So it was really cool to meet him as Sorcerer Mickey. And then the other character, which I was also really excited to meet, was the old hag from Snow White, which was absolutely amazing. It was so much fun. I do wish that we got to spend a little more time with characters, but obviously, thinking about it, was probably a couple hundred to 1,000 people at this welcome event, so it just wasn't realistic to spend more than like a minute or 2 with each character because they had to get through so many people meeting the characters. The next page, the background is Minnie Mouse themed. And these pictures are from when myself and my roommates and some other friends that we met went resort hopping. So these first 2 pictures up here are from the Contemporary, I believe. So the first day that we went resort hopping, we went on the monorail and we went to the Contemporary, the Grand Floridian, and the Polynesian. We finished off at the Polynesian, we bought dinner, and then we went and sat on the beach while watching the fireworks, which was so amazing. It was the first time that I ever saw the Happily Ever fireworks, and while I definitely loved it more while in the park and being able to see the projections, it still was a lot of fun watching it from the Polynesian. The next time that we went resort hopping, which I believe was 2 days later, we went on the Skyliner, and so we went to the Riviera, we went to Caribbean Beach, we went to Pop Century, and to the Art of Animation. So the picture down here is from Disney's newest resort, the Riviera. It has the Tangled Tower here, which I absolutely loved, and I had to get a picture in front of because if you guys follow me or subscribe to my channel, you know that Rapunzel is my favorite Disney princess. And then over here, this was at the Art of Animation in the Cars section. So we all took a picture in front of one of the cars, and it was a lot of fun. I think out of all of the resorts that we saw that day, Art of Animation was definitely my favorite. And on this page it also says Magical Memories down here, and then up here it says Happiness, but I'm not really sure if you're going to be able to see that happiness sticker, but it is there. This next page is also Minnie Mouse themed. We have Minnie Mouse right here, and it has her signature. And this was from a solo trip that I took by myself to Disney Springs. So you can just see it, the pictures there. Alright. This next page is Mickey Mouse themed. I'll show you it in a minute. And this was from one of the first night that I went to the Magic Kingdom when I saw Happily Ever After for the first time. And then a few days later I went to Magic Kingdom again with some of my roommates during the day. So these are the pictures from that. So I'm gonna get a little closer. So I have stickers up here that just say Magic Kingdom. I have a sticker of the partner statue of Walt and Mickey. Then I have the Disney popcorn. Down here it says Main Street. And then of course there's Mickey Mouse over here. So this is a picture of me in front of the Haunted Mansion. Then of course you have more from the Haunted Mansion here. Down here, this is a picture from that first night that I went to Magic Kingdom when I got to see Happily Ever After for the first time. And then that's just me in front of the castle. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see it because it is very light, but there was a rainbow next to the castle, which was really cool. So the next page just has some flowers, and it is from when I went to go meet my favorite princess of all time, Rapunzel and Tiana. So here are the pictures. So for Rapunzel, I put a Rapunzel sticker, and I also put a little duck sticker for the Snuggly Duck. And then down here is me and Princess Tiana. And that one just has a sticker saying love. And I think there's a flower sticker too. Those were some awesome meet and greets. Rapunzel told me about buying a book from an author that Flynn Rider really liked, and she said that she was going to give it to him at the fireworks that night, and she asked me if I thought that he would like it, and I thought it was a great idea. So that was an amazing interaction. And then Tiana obviously talked about her beignets and going over to her restaurant, which was a lot of fun to talk about. The next page is a bunch of pictures from the Festival of the Arts at Epcot, which I was there for. I have some pictures of some artwork that people drew with chalk, and then I also have some pictures of food from that festival. So I'll just show you. There's Elsa and Anna and Olaf and Alice and Captain Hook, and then this is a cookie and it was so good. And then this one was from the French pavilion and it was like bread with cheese inside and it was so yummy. And then the next page are a bunch of pictures from some character meet and greets at Epcot that I did. In the middle right here, it just says a trip to remember. And then I have some pictures from when I met Joy from Inside Out. The middle picture is just a picture of me and Crush. Now that wasn't a character meet and greet, but I just saw a poster of him and I thought it was really cute to take a picture of. And then the bottom pictures are from me meeting Ralph and Vanellope from Ralph Breaks the Internet, or Wreck-It Ralph. We got some more character meets. This next page features Pluto, and on this page I met Goofy, Mickey Mouse, and Pluto all at Epcot. So this is the page. It has Pluto in the corner. There's a sticker of Minnie, Goofy, and Mickey Mouse. And then here is when I met Goofy. And the sticker associated to that one just says, "Just goofing around." And then of course I met Mickey Mouse. And I have a Mickey sticker. And then one that says, "Smile and say Mickey." And then the bottom one is me meeting Pluto. And Pluto was an amazing character interaction. From all of the non-face characters, I think Pluto was my favorite meet and greet. This next page is character meets at Magic Kingdom. There's Elena, Cinderella, and Peter Pan, which was just so much fun. Peter Pan was amazing to meet. I didn't even know that you could meet him at the parks, but I actually was just walking around Fantasyland and I saw him walking by and I was like, oh my god, that's Peter Pan. So I just kind of followed him and then found where he was meeting and went and met him, and it was so much fun. Cinderella was also a lot of fun to meet. And we've got some more meet and greets on this page. It's all from Epcot and the World Showcase. You can meet a lot of the Disney characters. So I met Aurora and Belle in the France Pavilion, and then I met Anna and Elsa in the Norway Pavilion. The next page is actually from Hollywood Studios. So while I was doing my Disney College program, cast members were actually blocked out of Hollywood Studios the entire time I was down there, which means we couldn't use our self-admission pass to get into that park. The reason being is because Rise of the Resistance has recently opened, I think, in late 2019. And it draws a lot of people in, so they would rather obviously have the people who are paying to get into the park there rather than the people that get in for free. So we were blocked out of that park. However, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway opened while I was there, so we got to do a cast member preview before the ride opened to the public. So I did get to spend a day at Hollywood Studios because you got to pick the time that you went. You could get into the park a half hour before your ride preview. You went to your ride preview, went on the ride, and then we were allowed to stay in the park after that and enjoy everything around. We just couldn't make any fast passes, which was totally fine. I got to do a lot of fun things in Hollywood Studios that day. One, being able to ride Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway before the public got to, which was so cool and so amazing. And then also being able to see Galaxy's Edge for the first time and Toy Story Land, and then also being able to see Fantasmic because that's my favorite nighttime show. So this page is from that day, and I have a picture from the Chinese theater where the ride is, holding my ticket for the ride, which I actually have up there, right there too. And then this one picture is from me in Galaxy's Edge, and then this one is me in front of Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. That was probably one of the best days of my trip, or not my trip, my program. It was so much fun. Alright, now this next 2 pages are from a day that me and one of my best friends from the program, Alyssa, went to eat at the Crystal Palace in the Magic Kingdom for breakfast before Alyssa's shift. I had that day off. But me and Alyssa both worked at the Arts Palette at Saratoga Springs, and that's where we met and got really close. And this was just so much fun to go have a great meal and meet all of the Winnie the Pooh and Friends characters. So we got pictures meeting Tigger and Winnie the Pooh on this page. And there's Winnie the Pooh giving me a kiss, which was super cute. And then on this page we have me meeting Piglet and Eeyore, and then a picture of Alyssa and I in front of the Crystal Palace where it says, "Welcome to our Friendship Day celebration." So it was really fun. It was a great time. It also was really nice because the day that we went, there was a cast member discount, so, you know, that was great. The next page is a bunch of my favorite treats that I had during my program, so it's a lot of food. So there's this burger and fries. I really liked this because, like, Mickey's face was, like, burnt onto the bun, which was really cool. And then there was this Mickey ice cream, like, sundae that I got from the ice cream shop on Main Street. And then, of course, I got a Mickey ice cream bar, a Mickey pretzel. This was a Rocky Road milkshake, which was really, really good. There's the tacos from the Mexican Pavilion in Epcot, which I absolutely love. And then this was my favorite treat of all time. After I got it for the first time, I pretty much got it every single time I went to the Magic Kingdom. It was called the I Lava You float. And it was basically a Dole Whip as a float, and it was amazing. This next page is Donald Duck themed, and it's when I met Donald Duck, obviously. I met him in the Mexican Pavilion at Epcot, and I also was with Alyssa, so this was a lot of fun. So there's Alyssa and I and Donald, and then just Donald and I. The next page is some more meet and greets. This is also at Epcot, and I got to meet Alice from Alice in Wonderland and Snow White, which was so much fun because I was actually Disney bounding as Snow White that day. So it was amazing to be able to meet her while dressed like her. So these are the pictures from me when I met Alice, and Alice was teaching us how to bow to the Queen of Hearts, which was really fun. And then this one and this one are obviously meeting Snow White, which was so much fun. And this was Snow White's reaction when I first walked up and she was like, "Oh my god, you're just like me." And it was really cute and really fun. This next page is from when me and Alyssa, well, mainly me, drank around the world. She was underage, so she was just drinking water, but she went with me to go around the world. And like I said, she just drank water. She had some food in some of the pavilions. And because we just thought it was really funny, we decided to take pictures in every single pavilion with my drink and then her holding like a water bottle or just giving me an annoyed face because she couldn't drink. It was a lot of fun. She wasn't actually annoyed with me, but it was a great time. So these are some of the pictures from that. There's the Canadian Pavilion, the Great Britain Pavilion, the France pavilion and the Moroccan pavilion. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it in every one of these pictures, but I also had like a Mickey cutout head sticker with the flag of each of the countries. The next page is more pictures from that Drinking Around the World. So we got the Japanese, the American pavilion, I want to say that's the Italian pavilion, not 100% sure. And then Germany, obviously. And then we got more from that. We got the China pavilion, the Norway pavilion, and the Mexico pavilion, which was super fun. And then this last page is just another picture of me and Alyssa, a picture of the fireworks, and a picture of myself and one of my friends, Ingrid, who also works at the Artist Palette with us. And we're in our costumes, so if you want to see my costume for my Disney College program, stay tuned for when I show this page right here. We were holding a sign that said, "Wish you were here, the Artist Palette," and it was decorated for St. Patrick's Day. So here's that picture of Alyssa and I. Here's the picture of the fireworks, and then that's me and my friend Ingrid in our costumes. And that was actually on Ingrid's last night there. That was her last day of work before we all unfortunately got sent home due to the global pandemic. But anyways, that is my scrapbook for my Disney College program. I really hope you enjoyed all of the pictures that I showed you guys and some of my stories. If you want to see more pictures from my Disney College program, make sure to go check out my Instagram. I have all my pictures from my program on there. I will write it right here, and I will try to remember to link it in the description below. But my Instagram is just the same name as my YouTube channel, which is Kaylee's 100 Acre Woods. So make sure you go check that out and follow me on Instagram to get updates about new videos coming out and just to see more Disney content. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow for another Vlogoween video. Bye guys!